Oh, never mind. He's left. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I just yelled at him.
Yeah, nice. uh,
All right, he's not coming. Why?
Damn,
Why
dude.
has Ghost Pants got a soul icon for Discord? Is he a soul fan?
Yeah, dude. What? He's from Korea. Okay. Well, yeah, we're live. Day two of
I yelled at him, and now he should be here.
day two, dude.
In any case, stream, welcome to the Battle for 66, Day 2. With Grizzly Bear Mafia and Extinction playing out this best of three
Oh, yeah.
for the
Wait,
hopes
this
of
way.
being good, I guess. I don't know what they win. I'm not in charge.
Ignore
It's
that.
But
not going to be throwing it away.
yeah, in any case, the series is up 1-0 for Grizzly Bear Mafia. After a really hard fought game yesterday, going 6 maps, getting a draw in all 2-2, barely ended on Nepal as Grizzly Bear Mafia finally figured it out. But we're ready to take a look at the rosters that we've got today. A few changes coming in from both teams. Extinction will be down Casio in that support lineup. They'll be running Iferdid instead of Casio, man. Meanwhile, on the side of Grizzly Bear Mafia, Kippo will be swapping to play DPS as Mobe and Violet currently are not here. Meanwhile, Pidge will step up to take that support role. But other than that, really similar rosters. We've got Jungle God and Swede here on the tank line for Extinction with OK, Fine, and Badinko. Rounding out that DPS line, Sum and Iferdid as well, rounding out that supports. Meanwhile, Grizzly Bear Mafia have their star DPS player, Bearded Lizzie, as well as Kippo, who's making a role swap here. Ghost Pants and Catnip, as always, playing tank, and then Weemy High and New Edition Pidge will be playing for that support role. All right, we do have a main tank POV from Ghost Pants. Mikkel, you want to plug his Twitch real quick?
It is twitch.tv/ghostpants26.
Oh, I put numbers in it. Cringe. Who would put numbers in their
It's a
Twitch?
Ghost Pants, man. It's a very
Well,
common
I know
name.
somebody. I know somebody who didn't put numbers in their Twitch.
Oh, wait, say a 9. Oh,
Twitch.tv/Kipao.
Kippo OU? Yeah, or W.
Yeah.
God dang, dude. Speaking.
I believe in you.
Yeah, this is why you're the caster.
Yeah, this is why I am the caster, and I would never put numbers in my Twitch. That's why my Twitch is Zaya9, but the 9's cool. It doesn't count. 9 isn't a number. Anyway,
Just like mine.
yeah, same map rotation as yesterday. So we will be following the exact same rotation, at least in terms of what maps are available for the Battle of 66. So just as a refresher for Control, it's Lijiang Tower, Ilios, and Nepal. Escort will be Route 66, Watchpoint, Gibraltar, and Dorado. Hybrid will be Kings Row, Hollywood, and Eichenwald. And Assault will be Hanamura, Temple of Anubis, and Volskaya Industries. Loser will pick map, and if we do end up with a draw, the loser of the previous map will get to pick again. For this match, Extinction did lose the game yesterday, close fought, but they did end up losing, so they will have the map pick for round 1 of Control, and they have elected to go with Lijiang Tower again, which is so far everything we've seen from these teams. Likely no new strategies. Bearded Lizzie on the Farah is something I'm expecting to see, maybe a Symmetra. Whereas I think Juggle God will be locking that ball. Okay, fine, in Beninko. We might see a Farah come out of Beninko. We might see something like a Sombra or a Soldier from OK Fine, but I don't think we're going to see anything out of the ordinary here, at least not in comparison to what we saw yesterday. Do either of you guys have thoughts on the matter?
So I spaced out for a hot sec.
Of course you did. I talk a lot.
Yes. No, that's not why. It's just I was making sure the bot was working.
Yeah, I'm happy to reiterate my
Certainly.
point. So we were discussing if we're going to see any major compositional shifts, even with the roster adjustments. Most of the core pieces are there for both of these teams. So do you think we're going to see anything that we haven't seen so far, at least on Lijiang Tower?
I don't think so. I think at least GBM will probably mainly stick to the Brawl, the Rein Zarya, putting Ghost.
Whoa, there. You
Hey,
giving away our trade secrets,
dude,
Mikkel.
it's Brawl. What? Putting Ghost and Catnip on their best heroes, I believe. Rein Zarya, Karnak for Pidge, please. Okay.
Hmm? They're swapping them out already? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Give me a
I
second,
think
I'm gonna check.
I think Grizzly Bear Mafia were really just waiting on Karnak here if the swap is going to stay permanent. Having Pidge fill in just for the meantime, but having that backup will be nice.
Yeah, especially if someone gets burnt out or
Dies.
hopefully not to that extent.
Yeah, I meant in game.
I mean, okay, yeah, sweet for Juggler.
They're trolling.
Okay, well then we just bench all of them now.
Yeah, Gonda, he's away for now, but on the casting desk today we've got Swan again, who helped cast that exhibition match earlier this week, and as always, Mickle, all reliable on the cams, who's currently threatening to bench their only main tank. All right, Swan, you're not playing. You're not. You weren't reported on the roster. You're not playing. No.
I think I'm barely under the SR limit. Oh, okay.
No, you're not. It's based off of all rules. So no, Master's tank does not. Yeah.
3650 is kind of it's basically diamond,
wow,
and you know what? Diamond's
look at
basically
the Masters
flat.
play basically diamond. Shut up. Not all of us make it out of diamond, all right?
Dude, it's difficult making out of diamond.
It
At
is
least in my
difficult.
experience.
It was. I'm gonna be honest though, flat was harder to climb in.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I did like 3 lines of cocaine and shot up 400 SR in 2 weeks.
Just off of those 3 lines of coke, dude.
Okay, just clarify, screen. We are not endorsing the use of drugs in order to boost your competitive Overwatch skills.
Yes,
Swan, we could get in trouble.
Oh, my bad. Let me rephrase that. What I meant by that is I drank 3 Monster Energies.
Okay, that's allowed. That's allowed.
Yeah, that's legal.
Yeah. Look, kids, don't do drugs, okay? Monster Energy, I guess.
Wait a minute. They have somebody named I farted.
Yeah, you kind of missed that. So yeah, I tried to avoid it, but the substitute player for Extinction that we're seeing today instead of Cassio is an interesting name choice. I'm gonna shorten it to Ifa.
I'm saying the whole thing. I don't care.
You say the whole thing, Swan. I don't care. I'm not doing it.
Oh boy, dude.
I farted coming in with an enormous beat.
Oh my god. Is it some is no wait, who's the list? No, it would be. I'm gonna take a peek at this career profile. I know that's not a great indicator, but oh yep, it is Lucio, so I guess I was completely wrong.
So Swan nailed it, dude.
Yeah, Swan's got it on lock.
We'll get a
But yeah,
read.
I think we're gonna start asking whether the team's already. Mickle, the stream all set up?
Yes.
Let me go check the stream and make sure the audio balance is alright.
Okay, alright, that's a good idea. You should probably make sure that I keep talking. So I'm gonna talk a lot because talking is something
I'm gonna deafen myself.
Also, I know Pidge is streaming her perspective.
Yeah, their perspective.
But the tag on Twitch says Fortnite.
Yep. Oh yeah. They do that. This is Fortnite now. You didn't know?
Oh, is this Fortnite? Okay, that explains why I'm so bad at this game. Oh, Pidge is a VTuber now.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
It's
covering up. Okay, it's covering up their avatar is covering up. I think a good third of the screen.
Yeah, that happens. All right, we all good to go in?
That's a cute looking avatar though.
I agree.
That's actually really cool. Who said I'm scared? V, you said I'm scared?
Okay, well.
V said I'm scared. I'm gonna ban him 1 second.
Don't ban. No.
I'm not gonna ban V. I'm not gonna ban V. Okay.
He's gonna ban you from the server.
True. Well then, who's gonna cast? I guess we get Swan Woe on the desk.
Oh my god. Okay, that's gonna be
That would be
interesting.
Hey, there are gonna be days I can't make it. All I'm saying.
It's true. It's true. Are we all
Are
good though?
both teams ready?
Yes, both teams have
'Cause,
been ready.
all right, so we are gonna hop right into Lijiang Tower as the second match of the series is about to kick off between Extinction and the Grizzly Bear Mafia. Any predictions before we head into
I
this match?
think-
Who's gonna take it?
I think Lizzie is not gonna mess up the teleporter this time. Oh
Ah.
wait, it's this map.
Yeah, we are gonna
Okay.
be starting on Night Market again. Again, a sim map. We haven't seen any control center yet between these two
No.
teams, so not letting Ghost Pants and Catnip thrive, which I think is in partially why they had difficulties yesterday, not being really
Yeah,
able to
they're
utilize that Rein Zarya. But if we
Right.
see anything other than like Rein Zarya from Ghost and Cap, and then like Ball in a self-sustaining tank from Extinction, I'll be surprised.
Okay, coaching notes, Mikkel. We need to practice the rollout on this map. Okay.
Solid.
All right, well, y'all do that. Bearded Lizzie will be playing Sim, so we're looking at a very close range comp from Grizzly Bear Mafia. I like Kippo as well in the Sombra. They're expecting Juggle God on the ball. So good
That's the
stuff
only
from
reason
them.
they bring him in.
Yeah. Juggle God on the ball as usual. Swede with the Rhine, and then the same support line with Lucio Moira. And then Symmetra. Okay, fine. We'll start off on the Junkrat, interestingly enough. No hit scan. So if Bearded Lizzie does make that swap, there'll be nothing really to deal with him. Juggle God already on point.
Oh,
But the TP is a little faster from Grizzly Bear Mafia. And they should have the advantage in this fight. Ghostman's just getting to swing away.
Wait a
And
minute.
2 picks already the way of Grizzly Bear Mafia. Bearded Lizzie does go down, but again, I think their rotations are just a bit faster for Grizzly Bear Mafias. They just need to clean up the last few players on the side of Extinction, and yeah,
Huh.
for
Maybe we don't need
Not-
as much practice. That was pretty good.
yeah, it looks great from them. And take a look at that ult too. Catnip and
Ooh.
Ghostpants and Swede really close in that shadow. They both got a lot of swinging in, and they basically got it up. Ghostpants has got his, and Swede isn't that far behind. A fire strike and a swing probably.
They are
we'll
going
get
to use
that
the
ready for
teleporter
him.
strategy again. That's interesting.
Yeah, and those turrets are doing so much damage to Swede, and more importantly, his shield.
Oh, okay.
And-
Ghost Pants, you got to see this. Swede is hacked with no shield.
Swede is
right
high.
now.
That you
It's a
gotta
free
call it out.
shatter.
Tip is down. Here's that
Nice
shatter.
Six-man
Five-
shatter coming out from
Was
Ghost
it
Pants.
6? I think it was 5. I mean, 2 players are down for Grizzly Bear Mafia, and Ghostpants is low. I think that's just a lack of communication from Kippo.
Whoa.
Either that or from Ghostpants. Backup is coming through, but
Nice.
Juggle God is gonna go down. But yeah, only that one ult, the shatter from Ghostpants. They're still gonna have cold. They're still gonna have wall. Kippo hasn't done a great job getting this this EMP up. Not even halfway there. And Catnip's still 2/3 to that ult.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Take a
fine.
look at-
Yeah, okay, fine's got his ult nearly up. And Beniko will make a swap off the sim, gonna play May. Interesting enough.
I farted is leading Kippo in
Oh
alt
my
charge
God,
right now,
can you
so
not? He is.
I
He's leading
farted
Kippo.
will.
Oh boy.
I
Alright, Wall
farted
is gonna come
will
up.
get beat for this time.
Yeah, and Grizzly Bear Mafia. Weemy High's at 96. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no.
oh. Then the
on
EMP.
on
Yeah.
Yeah, EMP.
Ooh, Hack comes through to Juggle God, but Weemy High goes down in response. Shatter comes through from Ghostman, so he does go
He
down.
dies.
Here comes Sweet, but I think that hit the wall maybe. They are still getting kills. Karnak takes
Karnak
down
gets
2
2.
with the orb. And this
This
fight
is
is still
still alive.
winnable.
This is
Karnak taking
winnable.
3. So we're witnessing the power of Moira here. Mines are
Juggle
coming
God
out
back
from
with
Juggle
mines.
God. But Bearded is here, takes down his 2. B comes through from Weemy High, just hitting the supports, but it's enough to keep them alive. And Juggle God is going to go down to Ghost Pants. It's already 99.
Wow.
Charge is going to come through.
And Sweet can't touch.
We can't touch, so yeah, first round. Back to what we saw in that scrim, opposite of what we saw yesterday now, as 99-0 for Grizzly Bear Mafia. They've really done their homework well. I like how they're playing this. The rotations are really good. I like how they're utilizing the Lucio. I think Weemy High is doing a slightly better job than Eifer did in the Lucio matchup. You can't make me say it.
You
I'm
said
not
it.
going to.
You said it.
Okay, fine. We'll play the McCree here as the May from Beniko as well. And Bearded Lizzie, despite being one of the worst Pharah maps I think in the entire game, will play Pharah.
I favor
Also-
Extinction to win this first point.
Yeah. Well, also,
mean-
Juggle God is gonna make the swap to Zarya. We haven't seen him play that so far.
The last time we saw him running Reinhardt, Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay. The rotation is cleaner from Extinction right now.
Yeah,
And
they
the
did a
main
better
wall
job.
comes up.
They have the Lucio, and that allowed them to get to choke first. And Catnip already down. Ghostpants
Yep.
and Karnak falling as well. And I think Lucio is just too good on this point to give up. I think playing that pharmacy, it's just a mistake compositionally from Grizzly Bear Mafia. And first cap is now going to go the way of Extinction on Control Center.
That was definitely an out rotation coming out from Extinction. They played that very well. We're gonna have to have
Yeah,
a little
although-
chit chat.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Gippo is going to make the swap off onto the Junkrat.
Double spam damage. Oh, Jogo God nearly gets caught out there. That was risky.
Yeah, but
Now
Joe God is
Extinction.
gonna have
No
full
bubbles.
energy though. Yeah, sweet shatter
Nice block
blocked
from
by the
Ghost
bubble.
Pants.
No, that was the bubble from Catnip. Catnip's bubble
it was
kept his
both.
team safe. Yeah, in either case. Shatter comes down, but
Oh,
doesn't manage to
Shatter-
cancel the
wait.
coalescence though. Ghostman still goes down, Badinko fallen
Gets one.
as well.
the res comes through
manages
onto
to survive.
Ghostpants.
Res manages to survive. And Beat is here from Iferdid and manages to get it out. Coalescence is online though, and
Ghost
Some
Pants is in
trades
their
out for
backline.
Hippo. Ghostpants is so low. Jogod got trapped.
Jogo God should die
I
here.
heard it. Guys,
Yes.
Catnip gets sweet, and now Jogod falling as well. And with just 50% on that point, it is going to go back on side of Grizzly Bear Mafia. And
Nice.
they've got some pretty good ult situation here. They got the Shadow, they got the Valkyrie, and pretty close to grab and tire as well. Meanwhile, on the side of Extinction, just a high noon as they're coming up on both tank ults. And it's going to be a lot more difficult on the offense to
Nico
try and
switches
fight.
Pharah.
Yeah, that's
That's
really
an interesting choice.
Yeah, although with Junkrat Farah on the enemy team, there's no hit
Oh,
scans.
Extinction's making a great rotation here through inside. I don't really know.
Yeah, I
what to
like.
call. What's the call for that?
I'm not sure. Shatter comes out but blocked. Sweet does a good job. He takes a lot of damage, and the counter Shatter and for flashbacks to King's Row, where Swede was dominating on this Rhine matchup, taking down Catnip now. As the res does come through, but not before Kippo falls. Ghostpants is going to
Lizzie
charge,
gets
but he's
one.
rolling on out of there. But Ghostpants is out of the fight right now. Despite that, though, Catnip and Bearded both found picks.
This is still a very even fight.
Yeah, especially with the grab coming in. It catches
Raj
two.
grab on the two? Nice.
Oh, good stuff from them. And
Looks like
Ghost-
they're going to hold.
yeah, Grizzly Bear Mafia are going to overtake that percentage now, 53 and counting for them. As really good stuff from Grizzly Bear Mafia, despite having some issues. They have managed to come back now, start racking up their own percentage. Ultimates are better though from Extinction. They just have to use them early.
Definitely. Four ultimates online for Extinction, and we're
They've got to.
coming
They
out
got
live
to
fire.
engage. They got to have to engage with the speed. Barrage comes through, and Beniko takes down Iferdid.
Sweet is so low. Oh,
Yeah, Tyre
Kippo
comes
gets
through
two.
as well. So yeah, both DPS ults, and that's going to be the team fight. Kippo does go down, but and Jungle God gets
Yeah, Beniko's
staggered
in the
out.
back line.
So does Bedinko. It's 80%. They're not going to get a chance to use
They're
these
gonna,
ults.
they're gonna kill okay fine here. Hopefully.
No, okay, fine.
Okay, yeah,
Does make
yeah,
it
they
go
get it.
down as well. And
Sweet's
Sweet is
staggering
so
as well.
low. No Shatter going to be available. Shatter
Shatter
from
miss.
Ghost Pants. I don't think they're going to be able to touch.
No, I don't think they will either. This has to come through from Juggle God, but
No,
they
there's
won't
no
even
way
get
he
a
gets
chance to
there
use
in
their
time. And
ults.
Grizzly Bear Mafia,
No.
quick 2-0 on
That
Li
was-
Jiang
That
Tower.
was pretty exceptional play from them right there.
Yeah, despite the out rotations early, I think the swap to the Pharah actually did end up paying off. I think the Junkrat swap as well was a little more intelligent as well. It's so much more shield damage than the McCree
Mhm.
that OK Fine was running.
They had a lot more
and-
power to slow their rotations, so even with the Lucio, their tanks would have to back up. That was
Yeah, so we
good.
are going to be
Game
heading over to
damage.
Escort now. So that will be between Route 66, Gibraltar, and Dorado for Extinction. I think it's really likely that we see Route 66, but I'd like to see something else. We saw this team play dive. They've got Jugglebot in. Just go Gibraltar or Dorado. They're both dive pass. Try and make Ghost Pants uncomfortable on the Rhine. Don't let him keep doing what they're doing. Don't let them play stuff like the Junkrat. Map is gonna come first.
Yeah, I know. I figured I might ask.
Yeah, you might as well ask, but I don't know how many subs we've got available. I think Grizzly Bear Mafia's got Pidge on the bench, and that's about it. So yes, we are going to see Gibraltar. So going away from Route 66, trying to get away from that Rhine Zarya brawl mirror, And I like this. This is the best ball map as well out of those three. And if they are going to keep Juggle God in, we've seen them play dive and decently effectively as well. They played it yesterday on Hanamura A with Winston Diva. And then I believe Genji Tracer or something.
Yeah, like maybe pharmacy. It's on those. But
Yeah.
It was dive.
Yeah, it was definitely dive, and Gibraltar, one of the best dive maps in the entire game. So I think this is something that I like this look from Extinction. I'm hoping that they also maybe practice some strats, maybe practice their dive a little, make sure their coordination is good. And even without Casio, they should be fine. That support isn't really something you need 100% coordination with, because it's typically the tanks and the DPS that you need to make sure you're on the same page. Do you think we see Pidge come in for Karnak? I think he looked pretty good on the Moira, if that's what they're going to continue to play.
As much as we'd love to pull Pigeon, we're facing a dinner difficulty. Pidge is waiting on her dinner to come in.
I
Delivery,
see.
so we can't swap her in just yet. You
Okay,
might
so
see
no.
some Pidge later.
All right, so then no subs from Grizzly Bear Mafia. I don't think Extinction have anyone on the bench right now to sub, and I think we should be ready to hop into this match pretty soon. I'd really like to see Extinction play hard dive here. I think if they're gonna take this win over Grizzly Bear Mafia, I think it's gonna be trying to go away from the mirror brawl comp. I think they need to try and look for something else, because they've had their moments. Swede on the Ryan, okay, fine, and Badinko with their DPS, but as a whole, I think that close range style brawl comp, Grizzly Bear Mafia just plays better. And I don't know if that's their coordination. I don't know if that's their individual plays. I don't know if that's their coaching, but
Our coaches are going to take all the credit.
All right, then you guys take as much credit as you think you deserve, as you guys definitely do look better on that comp. But Grizzly Bear Mafia ready to hop in. We're just waiting on Extinction now. I think if we see dive and it's executed well, Extinction take the map. But if they aren't able to force Grizzly Bear Mafia into an uncomfortable situation, or off that Renzoya comp, we're gonna see the exact same thing that we had on Lijiang. So yeah, we are gonna hop into Watchpoint Gibraltar. Mikkel, I'm assuming that these are competitive rules.
You know, let me just like triple check.
You do that, Buster.
Settings. Competitive rules are on. We are fine.
Epic. Now that's a certified gamer moment. So yeah.
Very game. Much moment.
Much epic. Very wow.
God, I cringe so hard when
Yeah, on
We've
the
never casted this.
Yeah,
Really
Gibraltar is gonna be an interesting map. If I like the look that we're seeing though from Grizzly Bear Mafia. Not the brawl. We're gonna go back to a double shield Bastion, which we've seen them play before. Kippo sticking on that Sombra, expecting Juggle God. On the ball, probably a Farah from Vidinko as well. And then I really like. I love the support lineup as well. Mercy, Baptiste have got so much healing, able to pocket that Bastion as well. And then Window, Valkyrie, both excellent ults, and of course that Res to make sure that your hard carry is alive. Meanwhile, on the offense from Extinction, kind of a hybrid composition with Ball, Ryan, and then McCree, Farah on a Mercy to round out that support line. And I don't know if they're gonna have what it takes to deal with this double shield Bastion. They've got nothing really to deal with those two shields. Ooh, but a great boot takes Ghostmance off the high ground. Jogon isn't able to get anything though. Just a slam onto Catnip, and he's forced out. It's Bearded Lizzie already with a pick onto Badinko. Yeah, as we are gonna see Ghostpants make his way up to the high ground again. Cart is being pushed under though, and Bearded Lizzie isn't getting a fight. We are gonna see the tanks drop now, but OK Fine has managed to stay alive through this kind of pseudo dive, with just Bearded maintaining that high ground positioning. As Sweet has swapped off onto the Sigma now as well, but Cart isn't moving, and OK Fine should go down here. Finally does, as the hack did come through. onto Bearded as Badinko swapped off the Pharah, but just not, with that Mercy Pocket, they just don't have enough damage to take him down. They have dislodged Grizzly Bear Mafia from their high ground, and Kippo does go down on that Summer, but in the backline, so an easy res. And now Joe got down. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna see them try and reposition here, but I don't know. They're not in a terrible spot. Hack comes through, but it's on to Karnak, I think. Unintentionally, but Bearded does go down. Long range damage from Swede. And the hack onto Weemy High, so counterhack does come through, but Badinko does go down, but Bearded isn't there, and no res available for him. Jokolot tries to find something. Yeah, but here comes the window. Mine's across it though, and that's a ton of damage. They can't use that window effectively now.
The enemy team is still forced back by it. I feel like the switch from Swede on the signal was definitely a correct choice.
Yeah, he's almost got the flux now as well. As Valkyrie is gonna come out. Kippo does take down okay fine, but that's a massive flux, 4 members.
From
But
the touch,
Immortality field is there. And now a counter flux comes out.
only
Takes down only 1, but
and the hack.
taking her
The hack
low.
cancels the flex. Wow,
yeah,
that was a
good
wonderful
stuff.
hack coming out from
The
Badinko.
Jokolot and Badinko both go down. Catnip with those hyper spheres manages to take them both down.
Oh,
It's
Catnip's
Rock
putting
onto
on the
Swede
heat.
as well. And yeah, Bearded Lizzie cleans up Eiferded. So, good stuff. I'm not saying it. Good
Thank
stuff
you.
from Grizzly Bear Mafia on this composition. And they've got some pretty decent ults too. Got a Bongo, got a configuration tank, as well as that EMP and Karnak close to another window as well. But EMP, High Noon, and both support ults on the side of Extinction. If they can be aggressive with this EMP, aggressive with the follow-up as well, then they can definitely get something done. Badinko is going to unstealth here, but it gets spotted out by Karnak. So they're going to know this is coming. EMP comes through, but only onto the tanks. And Bearded Lizzie's...
Wait, the point. Oh my god.
Ooh,
The point.
EMP,
They see none.
the point.
They see none.
Yeah, tanks went down to that High Noon, and I think no one was able to touch then. As Joe got on the ball, just goes straight to point. No one was able to get there in time, and Grizzly Bear Mafia are going to have to give up this position.
Oh my
And with-
goodness.
Yeah, with Bearded Lizzie going down, Karnak going to get chased out. Not managing to escape.
Wow. Okay. Good awareness by Joggle God in order to force the point there. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, good
And
stuff from
I
him
really
there.
I love how Badinko and OK Fine coordinated their ults. That really isn't something we hadn't seen before this matchup today, but it's a welcome addition. Oh.
Yeah, mine's come out, and Kippo is going to lose the 1v1 to Badinko, but with Karnak Ghostman's going down, despite how long they held that
Wow.
A point for on
Second point is
Gibraltar.
free.
Yeah, second point, just unstoppable roll through.
Oh, that's normally how
Honest.
these things go.
Yeah, if they were playing maybe in a slightly different position or hadn't gotten caught out by that EMP, I think that maybe we would have seen a full hold. But as it's currently standing, 3.5 minutes, some pretty powerful ultimates online as well. Almost an EMP as well as High Noon Flux and that Nano. Meanwhile, only the support ults as Ghost Pants and Catnip are swapping off that double shield now.
I think
On
this
the
is a
more
welcome
comfortable.
addition.
Yeah, but again, I think Ryan Zarya as a whole is still weaker, and they're not able to support that Bastion that well. Window's gonna come out for Bearded Lizzie, but Extinction just back up, and
I'm almost
nothing gets
certain
done with
Lizzie's
that
gonna
ultimate.
switch after he ultimates.
Yeah, but Configuration Tank isn't that good. Here comes the Flux, and manages to catch 3. Configuration Tank while in the air, Bubbles and a Lamp are all good, but a Slam comes through. Eiferded goes down
Gets
though.
taken down.
Alright, man. Joe got as well.
Lizzie does
Res
end up getting one with tank configuration.
Yeah.
Nice.
And now Catnip is in a good spot. Should have all the energy that he needs. Karnak does go down, but they've got plenty of time to respawn. But now look at the ults. They have nothing up. Closest they have is a Shatter from Ghost Pants at 70. Meanwhile, mines are almost up. EMP High Noon is up. Valkyrie is getting close there. I think we're likely to see Extinction dump all 3 of those ults into this fight right now. Because at the moment, Grizzly Bear Mafia have nothing to respond with.
Grizzly Bear Mafia need to make a play early. They're sitting ducks right now for the MP. Badinko's going up for it.
Yeah, we're gonna see a
We're going
slam
for the
here
slam.
first. Here comes the
Slam,
mines. Here comes that EMP.
I know.
But the lamp, it didn't catch some of the players, but it doesn't seem to matter. Okay, fine. Again with a two-man High Noon off the EMP. Tanks are still alive. Karnak is trapped behind. If they notice him and get the pick off, that's going to be huge. But he manages to sneak out. He goes into the front line, though, to try and stall. He gets taken down instantly. Tank ults are up now for Catnip and Ghost Pants. And
Got hacked in the back line. Grab is
Ooh,
big, catches
grab is
two.
big, catches Badinko out.
3.
Oh, but an anti-nade onto both tanks. As Bearded Lizzie, who swapped over the far, gets into the back line. But okay, fine, is
Catnip
caught out. But
Incredibly low.
yeah, does manage to stay alive there on that
stabilized
Zarya,
him.
and they are going to stabilize. Cart is
Ghost Pants
pushed all the
has
way.
shatter. Now we're
Yeah,
in
but they-
danger of a back cap.
We're in danger of
Badinko
back
is
up
still
and
on the top.
with a minute left. Ooh. Badinko probably not going to get another EMP there. Only a minute left on the clock and only at 25%. Joe God swapping off the ball to play Diva.
I wouldn't be
Interestingly
surprised.
enough,
Yep, there it comes.
yeah.
Switch to Pharah.
I like that call. They've already got the Mercy. But they've got a Flux, a Nano, and a Valkyrie, and probably a High Noon as well from OK Fine. That's all they're going to have for the last fight. Meanwhile, Valkyrie, both tank ults, and an EMP.
Juggle got over the top, forcing the Pharah. Not a bad choice.
Yeah, they're going to have him in control, but a
Oh,
5-man EMP.
oh,
Shatter
nice.
as well. And great stuff
Cuts
from there.
through them.
Also, catches out
This
the
is gonna be
Valkyrie.
this is gonna be last fight territory right now. I
Yeah,
feel
they
like
caught out the Valkyrie from Sum as well.
They
So
do
only the
burn.
Nano.
they burn Shatter and EMP, so the only thing they have here is
Yeah.
Grav and Barrage.
Yeah, but
Not
Grab
a
and Barrage can
terrible ultimate
definitely.
combo.
Yeah, especially with no Beat or Transcendence to keep everyone alive. That could be really dangerous. Okay, fine with a swap.
We're counting on a big E
Again.
from Juggle God.
Yeah, here comes the Flux. Catches out 3. And Kippo goes down from Badinko. Ghost Pants is isolated too, and he's going to go down. Barrage now. Only takes down OK Fine, but they need to touch the point. And
Wait, they
no
don't
one manages
touch.
to get there despite the multiple
Oh,
picks
that's
they find on a
unfortunate.
Grizzly Bear Mafia. Extinction don't manage to touch the point there, and so we're not going to get to see that fight play out.
That should have definitely been Extinction's fight to win there. They actually had basically won it at that point. They just didn't touch. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, good stuff from Grizzly Bear Mafia to make that difficult for Extinction on the approach, but Watchpoint Gibraltar, a pretty long map, not usually capped all 3 points, so definitely winnable here from Extinction, especially if they can predict what sort of comp that we're likely to see from Grizzly Bear Mafia, although I think it's going to be something similar to that double shield we saw on defense. Although it looks like they are going to be just playing the same comp. Ryan Zarya, Faris Sombra, with that on a Mercy. Meanwhile, on the defense, on the defense from Extinction, Juggle God will be on his ball. And Badinko will play the Symmetra, interestingly enough. I don't know if they're going to look to use the teleporter, or if they're just predicting the double shield. But this is a really interesting choice. Okay, fine, the soldiers, not something I could play with. And Ana Mercy, of course, is a pretty good support duo. But
Before the
I'm-
fight starts. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
before the fight
I'm
starts,
go ahead.
I would like to compliment Swede for that play last point. Burning Flux early to prevent the ult combo. Very high level play from Swede. Very cool.
Yeah, good stuff there. I don't even see the TP up. Is it just a spawn TP for faster rotations back from death?
Maybe they're gonna try and position OK Fine on the high ground with the Mercy more easily. Maybe they're just counting on turrets. Oh,
Yeah,
Ryan's on the low ground now.
drop in from Swede. Ooh, but a hack almost takes down OK Fine. He gets really low before
Very
the pocket
close.
comes in. But look at that cart.
Oh,
Ooh,
so
Boop almost gets
close.
them out. But they've got to start dropping soon.
there's free cart right now. Juggle God
Yeah.
should get hacked. Yeah, Juggle got hacked up in the back.
Yeah, but he's
OK Fine is
fine.
alone here on the high. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but he's on the high ground, and OK Fine with that Mercy pocket manages to take down Weemy High as well, so that's good stuff. Slam comes in onto 3, and Joel God eats the nade for his team now. We are seeing this teleporter from high ground to low ground, so that's what they're going to look to do. But charge comes through, and Ghost Pants can't get the counter charge as well. Bearded goes down to a Helix rocket from OK Fine, and despite the Symmetric going down, Extinction are in a pretty good spot here, especially with that
goes
res
down.
coming through.
Res gets burned at the end of the fight. And now we see the teleporter being used.
Yeah,
Rotating
so
from top to background.
yeah, I would have liked this would have liked that TB to go somewhere behind cover, maybe, but this is good too. It lets them, especially characters like the Soldier, utilize that high ground effectively with a way back.
Alright. We have a pretty overwhelming ult advantage on the side of Extinction right now. They're almost
Right.
always going to come up with their ultimates faster here, with the exception of maybe Karnak.
Yeah, Jungle God gets hacked though, and the whole team is chasing him. Doesn't
Jungle
even
God
doesn't
goes
manage to get
down.
through the doorway. Barrage comes through as well. Bearded
Lizzie
Lizzie
catches
takes down
two.
2. Shatter as well from
Shatter down.
Swede, but does take down Ghost Pants, but they're down 3 players. It's just Tanks and a Mercy
Sweet
here.
is antied,
Especially
and
with
we
Ifrit
have this for the
going
res.
down.
They've got to
Yeah,
start
gets it
moving
off.
up.
Yeah, Karch still back here, so Extinction might have a chance to contest. They have ults to do it. As Beneko is watched off onto that Hanzo as well, and the tanks aren't holding the door. Ghost Pants is backing off here. So Sweet is going to get a chance to go through this choke.
They're looking for a recontest from the high ground.
Yeah, and I think they're going to
Yeah,
get
they're
it
gonna
too.
get it. They're gonna get the
Here comes
recontest.
Swede. Hack is down onto Swede though, but here comes the Mind Slam as well. Nano comes out, but Jungle God takes down
that's good.
2. And yeah, I think
Those
this is
guys is-
Extinction's fight to win. Nano, answering Nano comes out onto Swede. Bearded Lizzie gets a pick onto the Ana though, and Jungle God going down to Ghost Pants as well.
Wait a minute.
Bearded Lizzie though, shot down by, okay fine, Shadow
Okay.
comes through, but only catches 1 in Badenko. Rez doesn't
That
come
might be
through
all
from
they
Weenie
need.
High, and the Ana is Rez from Sumsum, so yeah, Extinction are going to be able to hold there. Ghost Pants has to charge out. And yeah, that's just a mistake, I think, not zoning enough
Mhm.
from Ghost Pants and Catnip. They just let Extinction come back to point, and now
It
they've
was
got
a little funny. Kippo was invisible on the cart trying to push it, but he
Oh,
didn't know
that's
that you can't push the
unfortunate.
cart.
Yeah, they do have an
Apologies.
EMP barrage up as well as a grav, but I think they're going to have to use all of those ults if they want to get through the visor, the shatter, and that Valkyrie. They need to win this fight here from Grizzly Bear Mafia.
Mhm.
As they're looking to
They're
take this
pushing
fight
from
from low
under.
ground.
That's interesting.
They are going to get their space though.
Blocked.
Shatter comes through but blocked. But Karnak goes down and
Oh,
Kippo
Kippo's
dies
ultimate
mid
gets
EMP. Badinka with a huge denial. No honor
Oh,
from
nice
them, and
grab.
here comes that grab,
Both
and Bearded
tanks.
Lizzie takes down 3. So great
They
stuff
should be
from
able to
them.
close this out.
Yeah, despite the early picks, Extinction aren't going to be able to hold this. It's just Jungle God.
Wait, it's just
Jungle God,
Jungle
how
God,
long?
though.
Jungle God, how long can he stall? He's up against 3 players, but
Oh my
he's doing a
God.
great
He's
job
doing
on
it.
this ball. Does get
He gets
hacked
hacked.
though.
Okay.
Rocket.
One
And
more.
Jungle God does
Okay.
go down, but here comes Swede.
But Dinko
Lucio
does
Mercy
have-
is back. Rez canceled, but
Nice
ooh,
shatter.
great stuff. Hits 2. Maybe
Don't
3
walk
there
off the
from-
cart, please.
That's nice. Yeah,
from
they
me.
cannot see 9 here.
And
Okay,
Valk is
fine
going
goes down. Ifrit goes down on that Lucio, and
The Mercy is uncontested. Okay, there we go.
yeah, this should
Sweet
be it.
Jesus,
We just
he's
need to
still
take down
stalling.
Jungle God. Finally, the hack.
cancels Dragon.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh,
No,
wait,
I think
no,
he just
Lizzie cancels
he
Dragon.
died mid cast. Yeah, but so they do manage to
Okay.
cap. But they're not gonna have the chance to zone. I think is. Oh no, Ifrit okay fine gets caught out. Lucio manages to squeak out. But the Soldier is gonna have to wait on that respawn, especially with that visor. That's really important. Rez is gonna come through though. But again, with the swap onto the Lucio, they're not gonna have a lot of healing. They do have mines, but Ghost Pants with a Shadow, Rumi High with Valk, and Bearded Lizzie getting really close. Here comes the mines on the cart, and Karnak's gonna go down early.
Immediately.
Catnip falls down as well.
3 down. Alright,
and this
they
was a one fight
only
for
commit mines
Extinction.
here though.
Yeah, that was a really good stall though. And second point, again, also like
Hard to
Watchpoint
turn,
Gibraltar.
occasionally.
Yeah, Watchpoint Gibraltar is really defensive favored. So this is really good positioning here from Extinction.
I'd
They-
give them
they-
a generous 2 fights.
Yeah, they
before
are
to-
down a significant amount in the ultimate department. Both support ults online for Grizzly Bear Mafia. Ghost Pants with a Shatter as well as the far ult in that barrage.
Karnak dipping very low. Okay.
Yeah. Slam comes through, combined
Oh, okay,
up with
thank
that
you,
Mercy. And so Karnak and Kippo go down instantly. Ghost Pants as well. And it's just that Pharmacy up now. Catnip managed to get out with his energy, but Bearded Lizzie goes down,
Extinction
and
is
now
doing a
it's just a
great
Weemy
job.
High. Yeah, 1 minute left. Bearded Lizzie has to do something here. I think Grizzly. Ooh, and it's late stall onto
Oh,
Weemy High.
stagger.
They're probably. Yeah, they're probably only gonna get one more fight. They have the ults to do it, but they've got to play aggressive. there are tools. If Extinction can play this proactively, if they can get a Shatter off or a Dragon, or even an aggressive Valkyrie, they can win this map right here.
I feel like a long fight might actually favor Extinction a little better because they're coming up on several ults right now.
Yeah, but
They can
okay,
stagger
fine down
the ult.
early, and Bearded
Lizzie
manages
gets
to
two.
take down Jogglebot as well. No reses, although okay, fine does manage to get res, so that's big.
Okay,
Weeby High
Fine's on
goes
the
in
high
a
ground
bit too
again.
aggressive.
Dead
Does manage to get
immediately.
out with his life, yeah. Shatter comes through,
nice
manages to
Shatter.
take down Tum. And importantly enough, oh no,
EMP?
Kippo!
We were
EMP
just
on the
talking
one
about the
fight.
EMP.
Yeah, I was about to mention that
Wait
they
a minute.
still.
Wait a minute. Time out.
Oh,
Time
Jogglebot
out.
takes down
No,
two.
no. This is not
way,
happening.
this stalled. Sombra is
Jogglebot's
dead.
full health.
Grav
And they whip the
misses.
grab.
They whip the
Oh, no.
grab. Stalled. Valkyrie
be
comes
the-
through, but dead
Valkyrie
instantly from
immediately
Sombra.
killed. No hack
Lucio,
down here.
Lucius beat. Shatter comes through.
blocked by Bubble.
Ooh, no beat. Ivory went down compared to Lizzie. Ghostman should manage to clean up. It's just Juggle God now. Now the DPS to come back in.
Go DPS
And there. Yeah. Kippo's also made the swap off the Sombra, but Raj to finish it
What
up.
the hell is
I think,
happening?
considering how that fight went, I'm fine with that barrage. They've got a minute and a half. Bearded Lizzie can build another one. The EMP usage was shocking.
Yeah. I think he
But-
wanted to switch anyway.
Yeah, and again, also with those swaps now, no ults. They have a beat, and that's it. Ghostpants has a Shatter, and Weeby High is gonna have that Valkyrie as well. And they don't need to push it all that far. They don't need to cap. They just need to get it into that final zone. Only with a beat to defend themselves. They got a minute left. Here comes the Valkyrie from Weeby High. Shatter is blocked by Swede, so that's 2 ults down. But Swede is so low with no shield as well. Has to back off. Beat comes in just to keep him alive. Bearded Lizzie in the backline gets
Nice
flashed.
Underpin.
And okay, manages to get the pick here. Weeby
Boy,
High as
right
well,
there,
down to a
boy.
headshot. Yeah, Valkyrie just to finish off the fight. If they
They
can
need
get
to
some
die in
staggers
restart.
here. Yeah, it looks like they're not going to be able to as Ghostpants and Catnip slide on out of there. But they've got a Grav and a Tire. And a Coalescence. And that's all they're going to have. Although on the side of Extinction, they're probably only going to have this High Noon. Maybe a Shatter, maybe a Visor if Badinko does really well this fight. But they gotta start walking up now, otherwise they're not gonna be able to touch it. Oh, Sweet gets 2!
Oh my god.
Sweet gets 2, both DPS down! Reza is gonna come online. Grab comes through, but doesn't manage to find much. Ghostpants and Karnak both down.
Oh my gosh. Extinction played that pretty well.
Yeah,
That
Extinction
fire
played
strike
that
was
well,
exceptional.
but I don't know how they got that low that 100 damage was enough. And Extinction
I wanna
is
take a
gonna
look at
take.
that.
Yeah, I wish we had a replay. I hope that's play of the game. I know it probably won't be, as we won't get to see it
We're
anyway.
not watching
Mikkel.
play the games. Yeah, I know. I skipped it for the
Yeah.
first one, so I'm skipping it for the second one. Make it
All
fair.
right, but all right, make it fair, make it fair. But really good stuff in those last couple of fights from Extinction. I think obviously Jogglebot had some insane stalls on the Wrecking Ball, but okay, Fine and Badinko both popped off in their own right. And Swede managed to hold his own well. Also the support lines, a couple mistakes from Grizzly Bear Mafias. Somehow Karnak and Weeby High just weren't able to keep their DPS players at a high enough HP to where a Fire Strike was able to kill them. But we are 1-1 now, heading into Hybrid, and I think we might be going another 6 maps. As this is looking really close so far. One dominant map for one for the other.
Yeah.
Although even still, both of the matches were pretty close. I suppose Lijiang wasn't. Kings, Blizzard, Ike, right?
Yeah.
As yep, looks like we're not gonna see anything new. Kings Row, get your resident sleeper zone now. Hey, look, it's not Kings Row's fault that it's the best designed,
Yeah.
best map in the game. You cannot blame the map because
Yeah.
it's fun as hell.
It's the best map in the game, man, by far.
I hard agree here.
Solid. I think I'm gonna drag Grizz in here because halftime stuff. And get coaches talking.
All
you know?
right,
You sure with that?
I don't care.
Solid, because you're gonna. Why can't I drag Grizz now?
I believe in you.
Dude, alright, so I can drag people in the voice channel, but I can't drag people out of the voice channel into this voice channel.
Gotcha.
Okay, we're solid with chilling. Alright, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. So just to clarify for chat, loser does pick map, and this is not. It doesn't matter what happened, yesterday. So if they want to pick Kings Row again, they get to pick Kings Row again. Dude, so yes, Kings Row. I mean, I don't think we're gonna see anything out of the ordinary. Ryan Zarya, probably some Mei, probably some Pharah. On those defensive scenarios, we might see Double Shield Bastion. Mikkel, who is this man in your chat? Do you know
Dude,
who
I
this
don't
is?
know. They're gone now, so it's
Okay.
fine.
Account created 4 minutes ago.
Yeah.
What can I say? I have a fan club. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not everyone can be as popular as Grizzly. But you are in our casting disc. So if you want to say hello to the stream, do it now.
Yeah. Hey, chat. Thanks for joining us for day 2 of our show matches.
All right. Excellent shout out. Great stuff from you guys to come back there on Watchpoint Gibraltar. Lijiang didn't look that great for Extinction, but great turnaround so far. I like the map selection. I like the idea of letting Juggle God play that ball. It seemed to work out for you just fine. Juggle God definitely had a good performance on that Wrecking Ball. But as we head into Kings Row, I've got to ask, this map is a complete wild ball pick. We've never seen Kings Row played before, especially not from Grizzly Bear Mafia. No way that this team would ever pick Kings Row.
Oh, is
How are
that-
you? Yeah, how prepared are you for this massive plot twist? I suppose
Oh,
completely
I
unexpected.
I didn't send the team to the PTR, so I think it's going to be completely blind for us.
Oh yeah, did the patch go live in between yesterday and today?
The
think
Zen
so.
patch? Yeah, that's been live.
No,
What happened?
I think it's like Echo Tracer Zen got nerfed.
Yeah.
Although none of those characters are anything we've seen a lot. I guess Weemy High has played a little Zen, but not much. So I don't think the newest patch is going to have that much of an impact. But yeah, I think again like Ryan Zarya Brawl or Double Shield Bastion, and we're probably going to see some Faras in there.
Oh god, Double Shield Bastion makes me sick.
You're the team that plays Double Shield Bastion, my guy.
Whoa. They did it first.
They did
bullshit!
do it first.
They did it
No,
first.
No,
All right, here we
Kings Row,
go.
y'all whipped that up first.
Oh, on Kings Row. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
but you guys
yeah.
played it first in the day.
Yeah, okay, alright. Fair enough.
Well, first off, as I'm sure you've gone over in the cast earlier, we have a new support today, which we were a little unprepared of. We don't have a lot of practice with them. And I'm
But,
sure
hey-
right now our tank coach is giving them strategies for this map because you guys have me in here.
Wait, what's the new player? I don't.
Oh,
can you
come
pick
on,
them out real
guys.
quick for me?
Is this
No,
really necessary?
You have a
Thank
nickname
you.
for them too.
Thank you, Grizzly. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we don't have a lot of practice with them, but they obviously are very comfortable in the heroes that they're picking. But we do have some obviously team building we don't have with that person yet. But I mean, the rest of the team is part of our solid 6. We should be fine there. Some of our 1 tricks or 2 tricks have been working on expanding their rosters a bit to try and give us more options on what we can pull on these things. Obviously, we picked Gibraltar last map because clearly 66 hadn't been working for us for the past, yesterday and the scrim before. So we're just trying to swap things up, keep things fresh, work on the obvious mishaps that we had on some of the previous days.
Yeah, that's good to hear. I think that you guys definitely have the potential to take this match and even up the series score 1-1. But is there anything in particular that you guys need to work around with the support swap, or have you guys been doing pretty much the same strategies?
Well, Cassio and some have hero pools that complement each other very well, and obviously I swap things up because they don't play all the same supports that we've been practicing and running together. So we're sometimes putting some on something that she's not quite as comfortable with, or the other way around. But I obviously listening to their comms through the last 2 matches, they're definitely working on that and trying to complement each other as well as they can on a day one play.
Yeah, and it's looked to be pretty good. Not really any mistakes coming out from your support line that I could tell. Particularly not on that last map of Gibraltar. And I'm excited to see how Kings Row goes. Obviously, you'd expect Grizzly Bear Mafia to do really well, but you guys have put up a great fight in previous matches, particularly players like Swede on that Reinhardt taking it to Ghost Pants, and yesterday ended up in a draw. If I'm being honest, I don't see that happening today. I think either Extinction or Grizzly Bear Mafia is going to come in a little better prepared
Mhm.
and flatten the opposition.
Whoa, you're calling for a steamroll here?
I'm
Oh my.
calling for a steamroll.
All right, all right. I'd like to give a little bit more credit to EXT. Maybe look at like 1 point, but it's not gonna be a steamroll. Like we're gonna do what we need to do. Okay.
I expect both teams to pull out double shield bastion and no one takes a tick first round. So
Oh God.
and we'll draw
That's
it out
not-
that way instead of in a round 2 this time.
I hate
Yeah, that
casting
is true. Oh, what is shooting at shields not interesting?
I don't want double shield to come back. It's so painful. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
but that's not the point.
What made you guys choose that in the first place, anyway, Grizzly? Did
Again,
you like?
yesterday we allowed our players to come up with their strategies, and we just gave them the tips and information for the heroes and running the strategies they chose. So that was what they wanted, and we said, "Oh, okay. Here's how you can work with that."
Okay.
So you'd have to ask the players why they wanted that in particular.
Oh, I think we have a wonderful segue into this. Mickle, I think we have a wonderful segue into our player interviews now instead of 11:30.
Do we?
I can't.
I don't know, man. We've already. I kind of want to get into the game.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
itching,
fine,
I'm itching to
fine.
see some action.
Let's just go.
Yeah, I'm really desperate to see double shield Bastion. I think that's gonna be so interesting to cash. I just want to get in the match.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Wadamp in chat brings up a good point. Grizzly Bear Mafia did run it first on Route 66.
That's all I'm
Um,
saying.
Okay, alright, fine. You win this time.
All right.
But
Well, I will let you guys go. I still have to go remount the team, chew them up for the previous 2, or at least last map, before I can send them in. And good second half to you, Swan, and your team.
all right, good luck
Same
to both
here.
of you guys. But in particular, whichever team plays dive, good luck to them. Because I like dive.
Dude, now we have more caster bias. All right.
Okay,
Caster
look,
bias.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. Dive is unbiased. I don't care who plays it. As long as one team plays it, they
It's
get my
dive,
vote.
yeah. But you know that Grizzly Bear Mafia doesn't really have the best of dive strats.
What do you mean, Ghost Pants on that monkey? We saw that in the show match, didn't we?
Scrim, yeah.
Momentarily.
Momentarily, yes. It was
Yeah,
very
and that
very
did not look
short-lived.
great.
Yeah, we're getting there. Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely, I believe. Ghost Pants Monkey is the future. But yeah, Nickel, are you expecting to see anything out of the ordinary besides like Farah May, some hit scan, some Ryan Zarya double shield, maybe a Bastion or two? Anything out of the ordinary?
I mean, if we want to get like real fancy with it, I think Grizzly Bear. I know they have the potential to like pull off Sim May, go for like the good old Houston Outlaws TP, because
Ooh,
we have practiced
interesting.
that.
That it would be an interesting start.
It would.
Are the teams ready here?
I don't think everybody is back from the good
Then
old bathroom
ask.
break.
Why don't we ask, Mikkel?
I
Why don't we
have.
figure it out?
I did.
Ask faster. The audience is itching to see some double shield Bastion play.
I mean, I can
And
see
by
why.
by the audience, I mean this absolute homie in chat. Shoutouts to Wadamp. Do you think we're gonna see any other new maps besides the Watchpoint Gibraltar that Extinction picked, or do you think we're just gonna see a run back of yesterday's game all the way through?
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to see a different TCP map personally, because the Hanamura is a good match. You know, some great pop-off moments there. But it does, I mean, Kings Row, great map all around, but it does get boring seeing the map over and over and over again, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and additionally, some of the other hybrid maps are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Eichenwald's are fun maps. Blizzard World has got some fun parts, although some of the
It's
I don't
it's a
know, it's got
weird
some
one.
issues.
Yeah.
Yo, Swan, what the hell?
What? I was talking to my team. What do you mean? What do you mean? What the hell? I told you.
Why is your team not ready?
What do you mean? Why they're not ready? Oh wait. Okay. Let me go talk to them. Actually.
Okay.
He comes back in here, says, "Oh wait, I guess I should actually go talk to them."
Well, what do you think he was doing?
I don't know. That's the problem.
All right, all right. Are they okay? So we are okay.
So,
Good.
no,
Grizzly Bear Mafia
Grizzly's
not
good.
wanting to hold anyone up. Too long. That is. Still waiting on extinction. Please go fast.
Daylight.
Talk.
Hey, we could have snuck in at least one player interview here. We could
Man.
have split the difference.
Man,
Look, I'm gonna be
they're
honest. I
like
thought both teams would be ready at this point.
they're just like in game mode, dude. They wouldn't like have the mental capacity to do
Yeah,
an interview.
players can't talk. What do you
Dude,
suggesting?
look at
Swan?
me. Come
Block
on, dude.
shatter.
Yeah.
Me kill.
That's why I'm not a caster, because me talk good.
Talking good is one of my favorite things, and that's why I'm not good at it.
Camera pan left. Mm.
True.
Me ult track.
Looks like we are ready to hop in though, finally. And we will see Kings Row here, to everyone's surprise. Do you think we're gonna start that double shield on the defense first, or will it just be a brawl mirror?
That is a good question, and I advised my team that if they're gonna stoop that low, get down with them in the mud and wrestle, and kick their ass. Okay.
All right, very interesting. But no,
Oh,
it looks like we will
wait a
see
minute.
that double shield or Ryan Zarya brawl on the defense. Very similar to what we saw yesterday, I believe. Ryan Zarya, Kippo, who I believe is filling in for Violet to play that Mei, and then Bearded on Pharah, we behind Karnak on Lucio. Interesting enough, again, no mercy for Bearded, so he's gonna have to rely on Karnak to stay topped off. Meanwhile, Lucio, Moira, and then it was Ryan Zarya, but Jungle God will make the swap to Monkey. And then OK Fine will play Hanzo. With Badinko, maybe we saw some sim strats TPing across choke to bypass that Mei wall. Do you think we see a similar thing again? As Jungle God is back on this area.
That is a good question. Oh, they're making the cinema rotation again. Okay.
Yeah, they did this last time using the TP to go across the point. Yeah.
Wait, they messed the
But-
TP up.
Yeah, they messed the TP up, and do you think they're gonna wait or just try and walk through? They do have
Looks
that
like-
Lucio. Yeah, it looks like they're
They wanna
just trying to.
challenge here.
Yeah, they're just trying to fight. But they don't have a hit scan to challenge Bearded Lizzie here. So they don't really have anything that can deal with that Pharah. Bubbles
Oh, they are
come
gonna use the
out.
teleporter again.
They are using the teleporter, and they're going to high ground with it. I like that rotation. As they now get to attack from the high ground. Charge comes through and manages to catch Kippo. Kippo didn't have that reaction time necessary. Maybe as a support player, doesn't have a lot of time on run. Shattered down
big
already
shatter.
though from Ghost Pants, catches out 4 members and
Enormous
they
shatter.
Cold dumped in
Barrage.
late in the fight from Sum, but Bearded's Barrage shuts it down. We'll see. Okay, fine. Swap off that Hanzo. Go over to the McCree now.
Lizzie, don't die to those turrets, please. Okay, there we go.
No,
Oh, they're chasing Jungle God out.
Ooh,
They're gonna get
Jungle
the
God got
stagger.
caught out, and that's
Oh,
huge,
that's so
especially
good.
because of the energy. Jungle God, now Catnap's gonna have a huge advantage over him, and the team as a whole now in that DPS output. Sweet does have a
Catnap.
shatter. And
Catnap already
I-
had a significant advantage over Jungle God in ult percentage. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, 40% here. Yikes. Beat should be up in time, but Sum goes down. Bearded Lizzie from the skies. They're gonna have to wait a little longer for that.
I
Is,
farted will have the beat for the
yeah.
grab though. So.
All right. They do have the Shatter, they do have the Beat. But Weemy High's gonna have his Beat soon. Catnip's got a Grav in a bit. Karnak's got Nano in a bit, and Kippo, Bearded Lizzie probably
They
soon to
made the
their
same
ults.
rotation? And
Yeah,
they're
we
rotating
saw
through
this
Hotel,
yesterday as
okay.
they go through Hotel. A Maywall could be huge here, but they're just gonna
nice
grab
grab,
them.
yeah.
In spawn, Shatter comes out, but blocked.
Ghost
and
Pants
Ghostpants.
blocked.
Yeah, Ghostpants has looked a lot better.
He's
on the
learned.
Ryan. Yeah, he's learned. Good for him.
So proud of him.
Yeah, yesterday Swede kind of gave him the business, but so far on the defense, it looks like Ghostpants has learned his lesson, and has been doing really well. Got that early Shatter in that first fight, and is now blocking. The same from Swede. He's got another one up now. Both DPS ults are soon to be online, as well as both support ults. And Grizzly Bear Mafia are in a great situation. Wall up from Badinko. But an answering wall in return, and Bearded Lizzie does go down though. No Ana to heal him as the wall was up. Shatter is,
Very close.
yeah, B comes through though, and a huge anti. Means that everyone on Extinction is pretty low.
They do end up committing Blizzard.
Yeah, Beat is up though from I Farted, so everyone is got the health necessary. Okay, fine with another 2-man High Noon. And even with only using 3 ults, they should have this in the bag. Bearded Lizzie does manage to touch, but gets silenced immediately, and they're gonna have both tank ults and a Coalescence for this next fight as well. Meanwhile, Weemy High and Karnak have got nothing here as Weemy High swaps to the Zen. Kippo over to a McCree of his own now is okay, fine. Swaps over to the Ashe. They're going double hit scan now with Badinko on the Soldier as well. And I like that, especially knowing there's no Mercy Pocket. Harmony Orb is good, but it's not 60 HP per second. So I like this look. I like the double hit scan here. Just trying to force out Bearded Lizzie. Yeah, fight's about to start here. Grab comes down. Shatter is blocked though, but a charge comes through. Bearded Lizzie drops in the back line, takes care of most supports, and okay, fine, but in the front line, it's just not enough. Sweet Badinko Jungle God all finding picks, and it's just Karnak and Bearded Lizzie alive.
They should be in a good position. Grizzly Bear Mafia should be in a position to recontest this though.
Yeah.
They play this correctly, and Bearded Lizzie manages to stay alive here.
Yeah,
Oh no, Lizzie's
oh
dead.
no, Badinko, that's huge because he's not gonna have time to get back. Karnak should get a nano in time, and they can maybe get a grab or a shatter out of Ghostpants and Catnip. But they gotta do it now. Ghostpants does have that shatter,
Nice
and it catches
shatter.
everyone. 6-man from Ghostpants.
No kills though.
But no
Support
kills.
is great.
That's partially because Bearded Lizzie was still a spawn, and the first death, Catnip and Weenie Eye both fall. But despite a 6-man shatter from
Catnip is
Ghostpants.
overextended.
Here comes
Ghostpants
that tactical
played
advisor
his
as well. Karnak goes down, and Ghostpants not the one dragging his team now. He's trying to hard carry, but the
Ghostpants
backpack
is
is
doing
simply
really
too
good.
large. Yeah, Ghostpants did get 75% to another shatter as well, so it's not like he wasn't dealing damage there.
That's pretty exceptional.
Yeah,
Again,
great.
Swede does have shatter.
Yeah, Swedish shatter.
Ryan's
Beat is
are-
online too.
Ryan's are playing pretty dominantly this match. Catnip
Yeah.
has a grav. Alright, let's see if they can bait out
Yeah.
Lucio V before this. That's the name of the game right now.
Yeah, they also have trans out. Shatter
Oh,
comes,
okay.
only hits 2 though, but Weaving goes down. Here comes the barrage. Ooh, but the
Barrage
beat
gets
comes through, and
nothing.
okay, fine, manages to take down Bearded Lizzie. Shatter is blocked by
Unfortunate.
Swede with the grab comes out, but everyone already dead, so no one to put damage into this. They're gonna have a
Send him
call.
to
They
the
might have a
recontest.
Bob as well. Weaving High's gonna have to trans just to recontest. He does get there, and Bearded Lizzie is here as well. But Bearded
No more
goes down. There is a ball with Ghostpants, but here comes Bob. Karnak onto the Lucio. But Ghostpants goes down. Cole as well. High Noon. Kippo in the
Gets
backline
two.
takes down both DPSs. But there's just no one alive on the point, and with almost 2 minutes left, Extinction is able to cap after some excellent play from Swede. The
Yeah.
support line and the DPS line as well. Everyone on Extinction performing really well. And despite some heroics from Ghostpants, just simply not enough to keep his team in check.
The main tank difference has been, or the main tank canyon has been crossed at this point. This is looking
Yeah,
like a significantly better showing.
Yeah, I really think that this is if I'm Ghostpants, I'm screaming team diff right now because he's doing all he can.
Yeah.
I think on this Ryan. Do you think we're gonna see double shield from from Extinction on the defense? Do you think they whip it out first?
I would hate to see it. You know, you're violating the sanctity of the. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah, it won't.
There's no
Yeah.
holy ground.
No honor. Will that be the Orisha version? Looks like they're going to be going Ryan Sigma, so the more brawl-oriented version. They've got a Mei as well from Badinko, and Mercy Ana. So no Baptiste, but Ana Mercy is a good support duo for this. They've got the wall, which Badinko has showed a lot. It's looked pretty good as well. And Ryan Sigma. Sigma also lets them contest in the air, although if Bearded Lizzie plays at a distance. Oh, and it looks like we are going to see Dive. Karnak playing the Baptiste.
Oh my god, they're trying.
Ghost Pants Catnip will be playing. Huh. Okay. No, they baited me.
you.
Never mind. Go Extinction. Don't do me like that. If you're not gonna play Dive, then just don't play Dive, man. Sweet is chilling on the low ground. Interestingly enough, not with his
Catnip is
team.
cut off here. What is Catnip doing? Oh my.
Catnip is gonna go down early to Swede.
Immediately.
They try to recontest, try to get a pick off, but Swede just slides on out of there, and now Grizzly Bear Mafia down their Zarya. Caught in a pretty dangerous crossfire. Do manage to get out. Okay, fine. Has to change his positioning. Shifting to the low ground now. This has got to be. Yeah, no Far as well.
Again.
Bearded Lizzie is swapped off onto the summer. I think they are going for that Houston Outlaws strat, although now looks like they're gonna make a rotation instead. Over to Cinema.
Cinema. Oh wait a minute! No.
They messed up the tally again.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it looks like I think they're just gonna wait for that to come up. They are gonna see the rotation come through Hotel.
Speed boost.
Yeah, wall comes up. Ghost Pants. Oh, the great wall! Huge wall from Badinko. And now Ghost Pants Catnip already both down. Bearded is in the backline with a fully charged Sim and does manage to take down Sum, but now it's just the DPS. This charge is gonna come through. Swede takes down 2. And with just the Mercy missing, Extinction are in a great spot on this defense. They've got a couple ults up now, the Shatter and the Configuration Tank. Badinko not too far behind, as well as the supports.
Staggering.
Yeah, but look at Grizzly Bear Mafia. Karnak's gonna make a swap as well, so they're probably soonest ult not gonna be there. I guess they're reliant on a Shatter from Ghost Pants. Maybe try and get a high value
wall.
wall.
Game this whole time.
Yeah, wall is gonna come through already. They're using it to go to the high ground. But Ghost Pants.
Only Lizzie? What's going on here?
Shatter comes down now, hits 3. Great stuff from Swede as he leaps in from the high ground. Badinko does go down, but now the Valkyrie comes through. Ooh, frozen up is Swede, slept as well, so he's not in this fight right now. But with Weemy High down to okay, fine.
Swede is antied.
Yeah.
Wall comes through.
I've heard it goes.
Another.
Yeah,
But
good picks.
out for Karnak.
Yeah, no Ana, and now Catnip and Ghost Pants both find picks. Bearded Lizzie as well, and that should be it. As Sum goes down,
nice.
yeah. Took them a while to do that though. Only 1:30 left on the clock. As they cap point A. They do have a great ult situation though. Blizzard Shatter and a Grav, probably a beat as well. But looking on the other side, Nano Configuration Tank, which they can combo up, as well as that Blizzard of their own. So really good ults from both sides. Ghost Pants gets walled and then pinned into that wall, and he will go down. No chance to get bubbled. Catnip falls as well, so no more energy for him as okay fine takes down Bearded. And no ults used. Good, really good play. Yeah, and Kippo, I think Grizzly Bear Mafia should try and utilize that same strategy. Try to get a wall off and charge into it. As Bearded Lizzie's gonna make another swap off the Sim over to Genji now. Genji used to be a really good counter to Bastion, but now you can just like not shoot at him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the traditional counter, but not great.
Ghost, what are you doing to our team?
Ghost is looking, they're looking for a, yeah, this is a good rotation. Shatter comes through though and manages to catch 4, but a great Blizzard. Make sure that most of that isn't gonna come through. Beat does come out, so no picks, but a sleep from Ghost Pants. Yeah, 2 picks. They do have no DPS now on the side of Extinction. An answering Shatter finds 3, but no picks come through. Bearded finally falls bubble to make sure that res happens. Ooh, and a Blizzard.
That's a nice combo.
Yeah, Blizzard. So now 3 players frozen. Okay, fine is the only one to fall though. And look at the cart. No one's on the cart.
Nobody's moving cart.
This entire fight.
Go.
Yeah, this entire fight pretty much didn't matter. Ooh, a swap as well from Badinko off the Mei. Ghost Pants is slept.
They block the anti-nade though. This is still a winnable fight for Grizzly Bear Mafia.
Yeah, but again, look at this point. It's so slow. That cart just barely moving. It's not even past that first corner. Yeah, I'd like to see a configuration tank pop at some point. Maybe combine that with a nano to try and one-shot. Here comes that nano.
Oh, yeah,
It's onto the Rhine though. Kippo already down. Shatter, sleep, or not shatter, sleep charge does come through, but Kippo just not there is so huge. It just means that Sweet is able to do so much damage.
Lizzie gets
Okay,
down
fine.
Bastion.
Yeah, good stuff from him. Dash is used though. He gets antied.
Sweet's
Bubble is big.
left.
Shatter
Only
doesn't
Shatter
get any.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Oh, and
the
Ghost
charge
in their
comes
back
in.
line.
Yeah, cart finally up now, but Joe God gets in with the Zarya. Karnak falls down to some rockets from Badinko as Kippo has made the swap off, but onto the Reaper. So nothing to deal so far with this far in the air. And look at the ults. Look at the ults. 5, nearly 6 up from Extinction. Meanwhile, Grizzly Bear Mafia have only got 4.
This
They do
play's
have
been
Nano Blade.
incredibly sloppy from Grizzly Bear Mafia. Not at all what we saw last night.
Yeah,
This
and
is, a
Kippo's
little
making
disappointing.
Kippo's making another swap now onto the Ash. Someone to try and deal with Badinko. They do have Nano Blade and a beat. And there's no trans, there's no beat on the side of Extinction to deal with that. So if they can get that off early, that'll be big, but they only have 60 seconds to do so. They gotta go early. Here comes the Blade. Here comes the bubble. But no Nano, he gets grabbed, and the beat isn't in time to save him. Great counterplay from Extinction. They grab the Blade. Nano doesn't come
Off
through
his
from
box.
Karnak. And yet they only used 2 ults to do it. They used a Grav, and they used, I guess they used Shatter as well, and a Valkyrie, but Beat came through, Blade came through.
Late stagger
now
on the
they-
Ghost Pants.
Yeah, that's huge as well. He's not going to get enough time to get a Shatter likely. Catnip's got a Grav, and they do have Nano up, but both DPS ults and a Nano on the answering side. This is
Yeah,
going to be
even gonna be
really
really good.
different. They do have Lucio. Weemihai might have to touch, and if he does, it might cost him his life. Bearded probably has the capability to as well.
No, they should be able to touch this.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
here
we
we go. They are going to be really aggressive. Grab comes in, catches 4. Nano comes
Nano
through.
under Catnip? What?
Yeah. Ooh, and
Oh,
Shatter
another
comes in
big
to clean
Shatter.
up. Yeah, that was a really good play. They
Nice.
utilized that speed boop.
They're still
From
committing the
Weemihai.
barrage.
Yeah, I think that might be a swap off there. If
Probably.
we're looking at it from Badinko. But yeah, they had to use all their ults to do it. Kippo's going to make a swap. Jogolad will go back to Ball. But okay. No, stays on the Zarya. Okay, fine, and
Badinko
Badinko
is
are
staying.
staying. Really
Oh, no,
interesting.
okay,
Okay,
fine.
now we see the Ash. Yeah, no ults from either side.
And the card is
Bearded's-
not moving.
Yeah, Bearded's got close to a Blade, and Swede has a Shatter now.
Ghost Pants
Go
is
with the-
making the same mistakes as he did on
Yeah, although
day
interesting,
one.
they only have 1 minute to do this. Even if they have to, they can't lose a fight. They don't have time to, especially
Yeah.
if a long one. Swede does have Shatter. If Ghostpants isn't prepared for this, this could lose the map. for
No,
Grizzly
he-
Bear
he
Mafia.
knows. He knows
Wall
Swede has
comes up. Wall comes up, and both tanks are isolated. Damage coming through, but no picks. And Weemihai almost has a beat up. He's been doing a good job. And Nico's got Mirage. Here comes the beat. They're looking to play this aggressively. Bearded Lizzie takes down. Okay, fine.
Nice
And great
block.
stuff from Ghost Pants predicting that Shatter. Bearded Lizzie does go down mid blade though, and so does Swede. So this is definitely winnable. Juggle got down as well. As the tank line goes in from Grizzly Bear Mafia, Beniko is stalling on the point right now, and manages to stay alive.
Badinko has barrage. They
May
haven't
is-
killed anyone.
Yeah, Kippo goes down
They
as
need
well.
follow.
Here comes the barrage. Anti-nade as well.
Beniko.
Karnak goes down. Sweet manages to get the pick and into Overdyne. Hammered down, does not catch anything. Okay, fine, but he's okay, fine. Grab comes through from Catnip, but nothing
That's gonna be
there. And
King's Row.
it's just Bearded Lizzie here on a Tracer, but he's gonna get frozen up, taken down. Kippo is gonna get booped, charged away, booped again. And Extinction, after losing Li Jiang in pretty awkward fashion, take the next 2 maps. Really good
Alright.
stuff from them. As it's just better play. I think it's better ults. I think their economy is better. I think the strategies that they're utilizing are better. Their defensive play is better as well. I think they're just playing better. Like Grizzly Bear Mafia have great players. They're doing good stuff. Bearded Lizzie on the far end, the sim. Ghost Pants on the Rhine in particular had a pretty good pretty good defense on the Reinhardt. But Grizzly Bear Mafia have to step up their level of play, if they want to win this series today. As remember, a win here, isn't enough, to win them this series. They are down, 0-1 from Extinction. So we will be heading into Assault. It'll be Hanamura, Anubis, or Volskaya here, as GBM gets their pick. Do you think we see anything else other than Hanamura?
Let me think. Probably not, honestly, because I
Yeah,
think
I will say
Hanamura.
the
Go
I
ahead.
will say though, Hanamura was
AKV.
Extinction's map pick, if
That's
I remember
true.
correctly.
You are correct.
Yeah, so Grizzly Bear Mafia might look to try and take away that comfort map. And yeah, we are gonna see Anubis come out.
Ooh.
So that'll be really interesting. We've seen Kippo play the Junkrat. That might be something they look to do. We might see that double shield setup with like an Ash or a McCree.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
Karnak goes back to the Baptiste.
the double shield definitely be super
Yeah,
preferable.
it's not a great brawl map. At least not the first point. I think the second point actually is a really good brawl
Yeah, super close quarters,
section.
whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, but I really like the idea to try and take Extinction off that comfort map. And I think that's something that I really like about this series format of having multiple games. Is we can get to see teams adapt and pick around what the other team is doing. I don't think we'll. Do you think we'll see any subs here? Do you think Pidge is going to come in?
Possibly. You know, it's been a couple of maps. Hopefully their food has arrived. So, I mean, you know, could definitely see that happening. Um, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
All
Thanks,
right, all right.
team. I love you too.
Very, very helpful information from Weemy High over there. But yeah, Grizzly Bear Mafia have got to turn this around. They had a couple of big mistakes on Watchpoint Gibraltar that cost them the map, and then some really good play from Extinction, as well as some similar issues. Grizzly Bear Mafia had them lose Kings Row as well. I think they have the capability to turn this around. I like the Anubis pick. I bet they have some kind of plan for it. But
I sure hope so.
we've got to see it in that first round, because if they come out of the gate looking poor, I think Extinction is just going to roll over them.
I mean, that's the nature of 2CP, yeah.
Indeed, it is. Great for those quick stomps.
And those like super long, drawn out games.
Also true. If they can't get any momentum going, that'll be really awkward. If I do remember correctly, Grizzly Bear Mafia will be on the defense first.
Yes.
If I'm getting this correct.
You are correct.
So we are going to get to see if they have a specific strat on the defense first. And that means they are going to get the chance to attack second. I don't know how much of an advantage that is. That's up to you.
I think it's all personal preference, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's based on the team, based on the coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we see like dive? Anubis has seen some dive play in the past. Do you think a team like Extinction, who's shown that they are willing to play it, will whip it out? They did play it on Hanamura.
Yeah, I definitely think
Anubis?
they bring it out. You know, especially the Joker God on the ball. Ball's just super good for destroying like the initial high ground comps that most teams set up on Anubis. Because you can just get that massive boop right off the beginning, and then just have your team collapse on them. So I definitely think Extinction will pull out a dive here if they can. We also just saw
Yeah.
Blanket online.
Can we get any like? Yo, we need these teams to hurry it up, bro.
Hey, it's a
Man,
tense match.
I understand it's a tense maps.
That was English.
It was? No way.
Ah, shoot, dude.
English? I
That
don't
doesn't
speak.
exist.
Hablo español?
Yo no hablo español.
All right, Mikkel. I don't need you working against me.
Hey, I'm just telling you. Wait, page for Weemy High. Hold up.
Oh, so interesting. I get. That's if I know correctly, they cover kind of the same heroes,
It's the
right?
same thing with Kippo and Weemy High. It's overlapping, but these are both main supports, I'd say.
Yeah, although if I don't know a ton about Pitch's playstyle or hero pool, but I'm pretty sure their best hero is Ana,
Yes,
right?
I would agree. Which is also Karnak's
What?
only
Yeah, Karnak is. Yeah,
specialist.
we have
Honest
seen.
specialist.
Yeah, we have seen kind of like Ana. I think that the only reason
Moira.
this would come in is to see maybe Karnak swap off to something else.
I mean,
But
Karnak played Moira on the initial map for the Brawl comp.
that's true, and he did look pretty well. But is Ana Moira really what you're looking for?
I have
Pro-
chewed them out.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Might I ask why Pidge for Wimihai?
Weemy High apparently said they didn't have confidence in their gameplay right now.
Yeah,
And
dang
that's
it, dude. Be
unfortunate.
confident.
I honestly think that Weemy High played pretty well there. I feel like a lot of the engages with speed were pretty good, and they didn't get picked off as much as they did in day one. I don't know if they just need a mental break or something, but I think they played very well.
Yeah, that's unfortunate to hear that Wimi High benching themselves, but I hope they get their confidence back soon and are willing to hop in. I genuinely don't think that the Lucio play was the issue
No, it wasn't.
on either of those maps. Especially on their attack, I think the Lucio was what allowed them to get past chokes, get past the damage from Beniko and OK Fine. But Grizzly Bear Mafia are ready to hop in. We're just waiting on Extinction now. And I am excited to see if Grizzly Bear Mafia have something prepared for Anubis. They will be on the defense first, but I hope they have something prepared, because it with what a couple players maybe some confidence issues. I know Ghost Pants is it's one of those games like you've all had those games in Rake, like Mikkel, where you've hit a 5-man or a 6-man shatter and no
Yeah.
follow up and then you lose the fight.
Yeah, no, that happens
And
all the time.
Yeah, because Mikkel, in case the stream doesn't know, is an excellent player, dominates in every raid game he plays.
No, I throw his
on
theirs, though,
on
just for
every
him.
single tank that he touches. The man is a god. But in all seriousness, it's really difficult to make those kind of plays, make those kind of opportunities for your team, and just not be able to capitalize on it. But I have faith that Grizzly Bear Mafia can sustain, have that mentality to keep going. They showed it yesterday, despite going all 6 maps and losing an incredibly tight game on Ilios, that they were able to just keep pushing. And I have faith in this roster. I have faith in this coaching. But Extinction have looked really good today. Outside of Lijiang Tower, they've looked damn near flawless. Really clutch plays from a bunch of players. Jungle God, Swede, Beniko, OK Fine, all performed well. The support line as well has been extremely consistent. In particular, Sum, she played great yesterday and has continued to do that today. And even Eiferdid has looked good. New addition to this team, but not looking out of place at all. And I think Extinction are looking really good as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are ready to hop in, Mikkel.
Solid.
But before the game actually starts, do you guys have any predictions for this map?
I think we're gonna see something very interesting coming out from Grizzly Bear Mafia on attack.
Oh no, Swan.
I'm not gonna
what have you
spoil the
done?
fun, but I'm gonna enjoy this very much. I really
If it's
hope.
dive, I will be happy. If it's not dive, I might be happy depending on what it is.
I'll give you a hint. You might be a little happy about it.
Oh,
Just a little
please
happy.
be dive. Please be dive.
I hope you'll be interested in it.
If you're baiting me, because they baited me with dive
No,
before in
no.
King Zero.
This is a high level comp. Okay, we played this in a Masters scrim. Okay,
All right.
so
Unfortunately,
I'm very
we
interested
are.
in this.
I am
Yeah,
aware
we
of
are
this
gonna have
comp.
to wait. Yeah, we are gonna have to wait until this next round is over, though, as Grizzly Bear Mafia will start on the defense, and it is gonna be that double shield Junkrat that I thought we might see. Ghost Pants and Catnip on Ryan Sigma, Ana Mercy as well as Bearded pocketing that Pharah, and Kippa will be playing the Junkrat. Double projectile, double shield is really good. They've got a preemptive trap set up for the ball, and the chokes on Anubis make characters like Junkrat and Pharah really good. I'm worried that they don't really have a hit scan or anything for long range damage besides Bearded Lizzie on the Pharah, but I have faith that they can do this comp well. Meanwhile, on the offense, we are going to be seeing that Symmetra strategy, likely for that teleport, Moira Lucio as well, for that close range heals. As we do see Beniko go down, the trap is also successful on a Juggle God who makes it through with barely a third of his HP. We haven't managed to see the TP do anything yet.
I
And
really
all
like
this,
to see them get stuffed in.
yeah,
The
all that
lower room there.
spam, yeah, that's just so difficult to defend yourself from, especially when Sui's the only tank with his team. Badinka will make a swap over to the Pharah.
Oh, that was some pretty clean movement from Juggle God. I really like that. You guys might have missed it, but that was really cool. He got a tech on the first try. I'm very proud of him.
Good
Oh,
for him.
he's waiting.
He is waiting. This boop opportunity could be big if he catches maybe one of the tanks or perhaps Karnak on that Ana would be the best case scenario. Ooh, Ghostman's already down, and now
Oh,
another move comes
okay,
through.
Cadmus swooped through.
Yep, Beardy
Okay,
goes
Beardy
down to
was good
okay,
down
fine.
immediately.
Great stuff on the side of Extinction as they take advantage of that opportunity to start walking forward. Kippo really taken low, almost dies. He should have this Tyre up. If he can land one more frag grenade, he will have it up.
Yeah, there's
Tyre is
Tyre.
up now. Here it comes. This will be huge. Karnak does go down though, as does Pidge. Both falling. Both supports falling to
Okay,
that
fine, goes
dynamite.
down.
Okay, fine is down, but not having
Rez
supports is
should
way
be coming
bigger.
through. Yeah, there's
No,
Rez.
there's no... Yeah, Rez is through as well, and okay, fine. And with no supports... Ooh,
Wait a minute,
Jogod
they
and
could turn
Sumsum
this
go down.
back.
It's
Ghostface
just
commits
Catnip though.
Shatter.
It's just Catnip and Bearded.
I believe.
Oh, Catnip is alive. He might get the
Cadmus
flux.
swooped-
No, he will go
Oh,
down.
Cadnip's dead.
Bearded is alive, but oh, okay, fine.
That's first point.
With a direct shot. And yeah, good stuff on the defense, particularly out of Kippo and Bearded, but a great rocket from Badinko, a great poop from Juggle
They're
God.
gonna
and-
commit to this?
No, they're just trying to stall as long as
No,
they
they're
can.
committing to this.
They're just stalling. As long as they don't use ults, I don't have an issue. But they're feeding a lot of ult charge as well. Look at the ults, nearly 6 online. If they can stall a little bit for Bob from okay fine there, send that in a point. They got both tanks, both support ults. Budinko can probably get this barrage as well. Both support ults and a flux as well as a barrage on the side of Grizzly Bear Mafia. So it's not like they're in a terrible position to defend against this. Great boop almost catches
Badinko
out.
so low.
Karnak almost got caught out there by another concussive rocket. And Kippo needs to get healed. Here comes the flux, but mines as well. Those are going to be huge.
catches
Traps
three.
both open from the
Oh,
corner.
no.
Karnak and Kippo both go down. Shatter as well catches out Ghostpants. Barrage is there and takes down Sweet. Ghostpants manages to stay alive, but a counter barrage forces everyone back. Catnip goes down. Ghostpants goes down as
Ghostpants dead.
Jogon's found 4. Pidge
They
manages to
only
stay
committed
alive.
2
Here
ults
comes
as well.
Nano
Yep, there's
Junkrat.
Bob.
Junkrat as well. Bob gets left, but is up now. And is dealing a ton of damage. Kippo goes down. Karnak and Bearded both fall as well. It's just Catnip on this ball, really. Ghostpants is going to charge in.
Ghostpants is back.
Damn, it doesn't
Let's see if he
manage
can
to
do
get
anything.
Catnip
Nah,
is
he's
so
gonna die.
low. Both tanks down. It's just a stalling game now as Pidge gets to the point, doesn't get anything. Doomfist from Kippo. Wall comes up from Bearded. And this stall is pretty successful, but Juggle God's almost got another Mines. Bearded's doing a great job stalling, and now Catnip is back on the ball. Karnak
Big slam
goes
coming in.
down,
Wait a
slamming
minute,
onto
they have potential to
Sweet.
go sweet here.
No, pocketing for the
No.
Moira, just too strong.
Oh,
Shatter
big
does
shatter.
connect. Iverdy goes
Sweet
down.
should die here.
Some
Sweet does
Sumsum
not
needs to get
die.
this res. Mines
Not
are
come
out
again.
now.
Second
But
time
this
this
stall
fight.
is doing so well, and no res on Iverdy, so he's going to be all the way back out of spawn. Barrage again comes through. It's just Bearded, and he's not able to touch. Long stall. Anubis B is good for long stalls, but with how much of that time bank they had remaining, 2 minutes 50 on a notoriously difficult map, and if I'm Extinction, I'm feeling great about this. Grizzly Bear Mafia, you said we were going to get to see an interesting strategy, something I'll like. It's got to be executed well here, because if they fail on their
Oh,
first
it's
1-2
gonna be
attempts,
executed.
then something difficult, really difficult situation. They're probably going to have to deal with a bunch of ults. They're going to have to swap themselves, but man, I have faith in you guys. I've got faith in the coaching staff. I've got faith in the roster from Grizzly
You're
Bear
gonna
Mafia.
enjoy this.
Yeah, you've said that. I better.
Yep. I really hope you do. If you don't, I'm gonna be sad. If they don't pull this off very well, it's understandable. But
Okay, well, we'll wait to comment on this. But meanwhile,
oh
on
god,
the
they have a
defense,
bastion. This
on
is
the
literally worst case
defense,
scenario.
yeah, let's see what we're looking at here. Okay,
This
fine,
wasn't
we'll
the
be playing the
plan.
Bastion.
Oh,
And
they're not running it?
Nico looks to be playing the Pharah. On a Mercy, and then Swede will play Sigma with Jogod sticking on this ball. I actually really like defensive ball on this map. You can retreat to the Mega really easily. You've got some really easy slam locations that can set up your team for a ton of damage. Meanwhile, on the offense, man,
This is
I'm
not what-
really
this
gonna
is not-
enjoy. I'm really
This is
enjoying this
not it.
double
This is
shield
not it.
Bastion.
This
I'm
wasn't the
sorry, I thought they were
plan.
gonna run something different.
Yeah,
My
I like
apologies,
I
yeah.
like this comp. No, I actually do like this comp. Like double shield is good. The Bastion's gonna be really annoying to deal with. Oh, his Ghost Pants just gets
Immediately.
shredded. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. Bearded Lizzie goes down as well, and yeah, actually, defensive Bastion beats offensive Bastion every day, especially
Yep.
if Kippo can't get into that back line. The hacks are gonna be really important. If they can hack out, okay, fine, that'll be huge. But I don't know. They don't have any way to commit onto him. No dive.
None.
Yeah, Catnip is just gonna
Catnip needs
try.
to switch.
This needs to be a composition swap. Unless they get like a sim, unless Kippo switches off to like sim or something, or maybe Bearded goes sim, and they TP straight to point, trying to force them to reposition. I don't see how they win. Hack is up on okay, fine. That should be their go button. That should be their go
And
sim.
they don't engage.
Oh, they're just dancing back, and now Bearded does get the Halt is coming through. He's not back in turret form. Kippo is gonna unstealth another hack on OFK. Fine, they need to go now. Kippo is down though. They gotta get through choke. They're just gonna stand there now. Okay, fine, gets to set back up. But Dinko does go down, but it's an easily resable scenario. In fact, Sum is gonna get it off. They need to go through choke. I don't know what
What
Bearded
are they
Lizzie's
doing here?
This
What is
looks
going on with
really
this?
sloppy from Grizzly Bear Mafia. Their team
Oh my
split up.
goodness.
They're in two different parts of the map, and now Bidinko comes in, lays down
hell?
so much damage. Hack is in onto okay, fine, but just there's no way that they can actually get anything out of this. Catnip gets antied. Barely
Look at
manages to
the
squeak
handful.
out with his life. But now ultimates are going to be online. Bearded Lizzie dies again. They're just hanging out at choke. They're just chilling at choke. Yeah, Extinction in a great spot here. They've got 4, nearly 5 ults up. The ults are online. They have to be the EMP is their only hope, I think, if they're going to continue to run this composition. Oh, but we're gonna see a commit. We're gonna see a commit onto Catnip. Mine's used.
And he immediately dies. Oh my god.
Well, he had no team with him. He was playing alone in that pack room.
Oh,
And Kippo
Catnip.
has to start farming for EMP. Bearded goes down as well. Kippo can't just look around here. He has to try and farm it for EMP. You got a minute and a half. The EMP
Good
is gonna be your
lord.
only hope. They're not switching off.
Their mental is shattered.
Yeah,
Grizzly Bear
I
Mafia
have
is
to-
having a hard time. Catnip's
Gibstone.
1v6.
Hack is down, but the suck comes through. The hack kill goes down, but they don't do anything. They just start. They're sitting at choke. No, they gotta go through choke.
Alright.
do. Okay,
Why are
they
you
make it-
there, Catnip? Why
they
are
make
you
it
using
through.
abilities?
But Hippo hasn't done any shooting. This is pretty much all passive EMP farming. Now he's gonna try and do it. Here comes the flux though. Bearded Lizzie takes down. Okay, fine. That's a great start. Barrage comes through though.
Okay.
Bearded Lizzie's not
Okay,
two.
Lizzie gets through.
It's big. Ghost Pants does go down as the res comes through onto okay, fine. But this is their best shot. They have EMP. Kippo has EMP. Ifrit
Will
goes
Kippo
down.
commit late?
Kippo has to. They
Go
have
to
to start
point.
walking out.
Go to point. Look at the move.
Hack comes in, but configuration taken. That's a one shot onto Kippo. Flux gets 2, but no kills off it. Swede does go down. Go to Catnip. Catnip dies in
Catnip's
response
dead.
though. Bongo is up.
Please don't lose
Okay,
this.
fine. Does go down. Sum should be taken down. Does get out with half HP.
Some so low. They're all
Yeah,
split.
they're not focus firing. Jogogod does go down, and he did have 9, so that's big. Pharmacy is here. Anna, Ifrit is back here as well. Bearded got slept, by the way. Sum hacked does go down finally.
No.
Karnak is dead though. They've got 2 ticks. It's just
Please.
Badinko. Badinko 1 HP hacked.
Badinko's 1 HP.
Does go down. The res came through, and in the nick of time. Also,
God, that was
Hippo
so
still has
painful.
EMP. I don't know if that's a misplay for not using it or good tracking on his part for knowing that they could win the fight without it. But this does give them an advantage to try and roll this through, try and get
cap Anubis A with a decent time bank, but if they don't catch everyone with an EMP and coordinated focus fire,
Oh,
they're
they're
gonna
gonna get
get to
mined.
stall.
They're
Yeah,
gonna
okay,
get mined
fine.
immediately.
Yeah, okay, fine. It's also onto May. Sweet go.
Catnip's
Sweet.
overextended.
Yeah, Ghostman stand as well.
Uh,
Now ults are going to start to come online for both teams, which means this is going to be a real stally fight. We saw this on the defense from Grizzly Bear Mafia, where they were able to stall for a couple minutes. But so much, the commit from Swede is just going to get all these late kills, and that's stalling so much time off the clock. Only 2 minutes left now as Ghostpants goes off that Orisa. Look
What
how
is
far
going
up they are.
on?
This is a
What is
misplay from
going on?
Extinction. They're playing so far up. Benenko does go down. They're going to have to commit the Valkyrie just to keep everyone alive.
they need to quickly rotate back to point.
Yeah, they gotta. Okay, fine has to get out. They have the wall. If they can wall here, wall bad. That's not a great wall. They can just rotate around it. Oh, but the mines are gonna come through. EMP
What
solo EMP onto Juggle God, and they don't even kill him. They don't even. No one's looking at him. He's gonna get out here. They solo EMP'd the Wrecking Ball and didn't even focus fire him.
They also
I-
EMP'd the mines.
I want to leave.
Yeah, I guess the
want to
mines did
leave.
get EMP'd, but that's such a good trade. If you're Juggle God, Karnak Rez is already down. They've got Window comes out, but Ghost Pants dead. Kippo tries to get something done in the backline with a hack onto Swede, but he's so healthy. Catnip's probably
Not-
gonna get caught out here. He's stuck under. If they can see him,
This has devolved into a comp game.
yeah, it really has.
My
I think
eyes.
there's just no coordination from Grizzly Bear Mafia.
This is-
Juggle God gets to do, and look how many ults they have. They've got Blizzard and Barrage and Flux and Nano. Meanwhile, there's a Flux maybe from Catnip, and Bearded's got Configuration Tank. They've got a minute
They're not.
left.
They're not
There's-
gonna take this time.
Yeah, they're not going to take
There's
this
no
with
way.
time. The stall is so easy. The wall, again, make sure that Pidge could get caught out here.
Pidge
Pidge
is
does.
dead.
Such a good wall from OK Fine there. And that's going to stall them even further. I guess,
I think that's the game.
yeah, Juggle God's going to have his minds up as well. It's Bearded Lizzie and Catnip have to make plays. They've got ultimates, that's all they have.
By the will of God, Grizzly Bear
Blizzard
Mafia
as well,
is
early.
opponents.
Kippo
Yep,
already
Kippo's
down. Wall comes out, but oh, that's gotta be it, right?
I'm calling it here. Yep.
Yeah, Pidge
Series
is
over.
still alive at choke. Pidge
That
is
was
still
an
alive at
incredibly
choke, but
disappointing round.
yeah, but no way that she gets to touch, or no way that the Mercy gets to touch. Ghost Pants might get there on the ball, but the wall is there from OK Fine. If it can come through, and yeah, that's it. Series over, 3-1
What the hell?
towards Extinction. They looked good from Grizzly Bear Mafia. On Lijiang Tower with a 2-0 there, but after that Watchpoint Gibraltar set where they were thrown off their groove, forced to play something other than that brawl composition, and it just kind of fell apart from Grizzly Bear Mafia. Maybe
God, that one hurt.
yeah, maybe not having Mobe and Violet hurt them more. Kippo did not look that comfortable on the Sombra. But all I can take away from this is great play from Extinction. All of
Yeah,
them
very
looked
good
great.
play.
Their coordination was insane. Their compositions and executions were really good. And they managed to show that despite the tough game yesterday, despite having members down, they've got no issue with coming back and taking a win. And I'd love to get a coach in. If we could get Grizzly back, I know that she's probably busy, but I really want to talk to someone from Extinction. They just looked so much better than Grizzly Bear Mafia, particularly on Anubis, which was Grizzly Bear Mafia's pick. They selected Anubis, I thought, with a plan.
I
And
thought so
and
too.
I suppose they had one, but they weren't able to adapt out of it. They forced it when it wasn't working. And Extinction just hard punished them. Great stuff from Extinction as the series is now tied up 1-1.
Yeah, it was a great time from
Just-
Extinction, man, all around. I gotta say, they kind of popped off today. You know?
Yeah, great stuff from every single member on Extinction played extremely well.
I agree,
Grizzly Bear
Mafia.
Mafia.
They did.
Yeah,
they did
they've-
well. You know?
Yeah, they had. What struck me the most was their coordination seemed off today. Yesterday they seemed so much more in sync. I don't know who does the shot calling on that team, but if it's like Mobe or Violet,
It's
Typically?
I think Violet definitely plays a large role in the shot calling and like the alt tracking and all that stuff for a team. But the
Yeah,
main shot
'cause-
caller is usually Ghost and Catnip, and I think when they get mentally boomed, kind of shuts down.
Yeah, that
So
seemed really unfortunate from them.
yeah,
But they can come back. They have the mentality to. I know these players. They can come back tomorrow, and take it 2-1 the series. But if I'm Extinction, I'm really happy with what we showed off today. We showed that we can beat. We can force Grizzly Bear Mafia off the comps they're comfortable on, and beat them with stuff like that double shield, with stuff like that hybrid comps that they like to run, with Juggle God on the ball. And if I'm Grizzly Bear Mafia and especially a coach of Grizzly Bear Mafia, the most striking thing was that they were not able to focus fire, and in particular, not able to focus fire Juggle God.
yeah,
Like like Juggle God as plays a really good ball, but no matter how good you are at ball, if you get hacked in the middle of the team, you should die. If you get solo EMP'd, which you have to be, there's like I get that you needed to clear the mines, but
yeah.
there was no one to follow up on that from Extinction. It was just the mines and just like I don't know. It was just shocking how different they looked from yesterday. Um,
Yeah, I mean, a day can change everything. That's why I do the series. Best of three to see the team's full, uh, what is, like, play style and whatnot.
Yeah, I will say though that Crushing lost yesterday from Extinction. They played a really hard game and yet lost, but they came back today looking strong. I think Grizzly Bear Mafia have the ability to do the same.
Yeah.
And Mikkel, would you prefer? Do you think we should take a player here, or perhaps a coach?
I don't know.
Sweet does seem prepared. You could drag him in here.
If I could drag someone, I would, but for
I thought
some
you
reason,
could.
no, I can't do it in the locked channels, which is,
Oh,
as you
come
might
on.
see,
Just give him
is
Caster. Give him Caster and
yeah,
throw him in
hold
here.
up. If I give myself the extinction rule, can I then drag people? Nope.
I think
Okay.
he might
Dude,
need Caster. Give him
what the
Caster.
V? A V?
I don't know if he's in chat, homeboy.
Medic? He was a second ago. Yes, caster.
Yeah. We could also go into like Overwatch 1 or something.
Yeah, if you don't want to let them know, just join the caster.
Okay,
Oh, there's
okay.
Grizz.
Grizzly also works.
Sorry, I didn't mean to just jam
You're good.
myself. They're not sure if there's a certain player in particular you wanted to speak to.
We're fine to talk to anyone, a coach, a player. We're just having difficulties actually getting someone in here.
V?
But
Coach-
looks like we could have both players. We could have both of you in. I see no issue with that.
Solid. Let's rock it.
Yep. So, Grizzly, we've already talked to you a lot, so I'd like to talk to Swede for a bit. Great stuff from you guys today. Difficult loss yesterday in that 6-map series, but today you guys came back and after some difficulty on Lijiang, kind of rolled Grizzly Bear Mafia, in particular using that double shield in the hybrid comp. Is there anything you guys want to talk about that you guys did differently from yesterday?
Yeah. So this is I don't want to say just from yesterday, but I want to say we've grown a lot from the last 3 times we played them. So today, yesterday, and then the last scrim we had with them. And part of it is like add-ons to the team. So like Jungle, who was new to or Juggle was new to the team as well. And if you've seen me play ball, he is a lot better at it than I
No
am.
way. No
Yeah,
way.
he is
I
a lot
refuse.
better at that. And then part of it was finding a groove. As you saw, I played main tank a lot more, but part of that was Blank wasn't here. So I did end up on main tank a lot more, and then I personally I felt more comfortable on the Reinhardt and the Sigma, 2 of my comfort heroes. But Blank is a pretty good Reinhardt as well, and so having them Reinhardt and me Zarya, it just kind of came into what worked better, and that's what we had been doing so far. And then we suddenly switched it up, and we're like, hey, we're pretty good at this. So I'd say seeing me on Reinhardt, and then as well as adjusting to obviously Bearded Glizzy, who's a really good player on their team, and then their far is absolutely amazing, really good, and just dealing with that we definitely really got tunnel vision. But I'd say the more we played against it, the more we got used to it, and the better we were able to focus on that and the rest of their team as well. Would be a big
Ye-
part of that as well.
Yeah, and one more thing I want to touch on before letting some other guys ask some questions is what changed between the Lijiang game and the other maps that we saw, in particular Flashpoint Gibraltar, because despite the fact that you guys took Lijiang in yesterday's match, and that Grizzly Bear Mafia came out strong and took 2-0 Lijiang Tower today. What after that you guys did manage to win. So what was there anything that changed? Did you guys switch up your comms? Was there a certain composition you went to?
I don't think it was a. I think it was kind of like the same thing that happened on our last map yesterday. Is we just kind of. I'd say that was our first game on a little bit for all of us. And I don't know. It was just our mindset after that game changed a lot. And it just we got serious. Our comms have just been constantly improving, playing with each other. And they just keep getting better and better. And I'd say that was part of it. And then like yesterday with our control point, I wouldn't say that it's our strongest map, but we felt confident going into it, and I feel like if we played him again on Lijiang, it could go either way. Like I feel like both maps are gonna be really close. It's just I feel like if we play Lijiang all day, we just go back and forth. And I feel that's personally how I feel about that map.
So yeah, thanks for coming in and talk to us. Mikkel, do you have any questions for them?
Nah, man. I'm kind of just spacing out at the moment.
All right, gotcha. So Grizzly, I know that you guys came in today with a really shortened roster. Blink unable to make it, as well as I believe Casio, who's both of them have been great players for Extinction, managing to find swapping Jogo God full time and finding Eiferded last minute, I believe. How much did you have to do as a coach to manage to wrangle everyone together and get them coordinated?
Oh, today, the like half an hour before the game started was an absolute nightmare. Just trying to see who we had available, if anyone has a friend that fits within the SR rank of the game. I'll be honest, I was a bit nervous because again, I don't know this support. I don't know how they're gonna match with the team. I believe they were a friend of one of our DPS players. So I assumed that there was some bonding between at least one of the DPS and a support, which is huge. Otherwise, it's just kind of we've taught the rest of the team the things that we know. They've obviously been improving on everything day by day by day, and the practice they've been putting in is great. So at that point, it's just kind of in their hands, like any comp game, right? You don't have control over everyone on your team, so you do what you know and hope the rest of the team does what they know, and you can push through it.
But yeah, you guys definitely looked great today, and I think a lot of that came down to coordination. You guys looked a lot more in sync than Grizzly Bear Mafia, despite the fact that you had a lot of players missing. Is there a certain person who's done a better job shot calling recently, or have you guys just started playing more and that's made a huge impact?
I don't know if Sweet has his own opinion on this. I know that they have been doing a lot of practice with just themselves. And actually, I believe Blank is normally our main shot caller, and he wasn't in today. So someone else had to step up today, and I think they did amazing.
Yeah, I don't know who was doing the shot calling today for Extinction, but it seemed like they did a pretty incredible job considering how well you guys played. And every single player on Extinction had some really clutch moments. Joe God probably the first to come to mind with some really good stalling on the wrecking ball. Incredibly consistent support play from both Sum and Eifert, and pretty much never getting caught out of position. Obviously, Swede, you had some monster plays on the Reinhardt.
Thank you.
As well. But with tying up the series 1-1, do you think that the game tomorrow, if it happens, that will decide the battle for 66? How confident are you guys that you'll be able to take home that W?
Well, I think personally, I mean, I think we got a shot. We've proved that we can fight these guys. And they've proven that they can do the same thing as with yesterday. Um, and I think tomorrow it just comes down to who's feeling the best. Um, I mean, if we're feeling really good, like today, and they're feeling really good, I think we're gonna have a really good series tomorrow.
All right. Is there any questions that you guys got for us? Anything you want to say? Any shout outs before we let you guys go?
Huge shout outs to the team, to the players. Like I've been saying day after day, we've been letting them come up with their strategies. And that's not just them being told by coaches, you're playing this, just click heads. This is the team coming together being like, okay, these are what we can kind of play. This is what I'm comfortable on. Let's alter a hybrid comp out of this. And they're huge. They're great.
Yep. So thanks for coming in to talk to us, both Swede and Grizzly. Good luck to you guys tomorrow. And I guess we'll see you in match 3.
All right. Thanks for having us.
Yep. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right, Mikkel. Thanks for hosting this as always.
Yes, sir.
Anything else you want to say before we end the stream?
I figured out how to drag people.
You did figure out how to
I
drag
did
people.
figure out
That's
how to
really
drag
important.
people, Yeah.
And he did also manage to set things to competitive mode.
Yeah, dude. And I only messed up the audio like twice, so we're fine.
Yeah, I think during the interview was kind of important.
I clicked on a button. Alright, I'll figure it out later. Yeah, thanks for watching. You know, we have same thing tomorrow. You know, get
Match
the
3, yeah, that'll
match
be
3, dude. The finals.
Yeah, hopefully we get another close match.
Dude, I sure hope so. These are fun to watch.
But yeah, thanks for hosting the stream, and
V.
viewers, I guess we'll see you guys later.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow. Same